What's up, y'all? We out here at the range again, having a lot of fun out here, doing a lot of testing today. We got another one set up here ready to roll. So as y'all can see, got the jelly contraption, got a chrono back in action, got 2 freshly melted blocks of gel. A lot of people likes to keep up with how many times I've melted these blocks. These are actually on the 11th melt on these blocks of gel, and they're still super clear. Now they got some little speckles of different shrapnel and stuff here and there in them, but got our 2 blocks of gel, got our chrono, and what we testing here today, as the title shows, we're still working on that punch, trying to find something to beat that punch as far as penetration. And now I had somebody in the comments on one of my videos ask me about just testing it against some regular old run-of-the-mill stuff, and they mentioned the CCI Blazer specifically. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to test the Federal Punch 29 grain against the CCI Blazer 40 grain solid. So to be honest, I don't think this Blazer stands a chance, but who knows? Stranger things have happened for sure. So we're going to see what happens here. So Federal Punch versus CCI Blazer. Now I've been doing a lot of this lately out of a rifle, out of my 1022. So as a lot of y'all know, I've had people mention in the past in some of those videos that, oh, it's meant for a handgun. Yes, we know it's meant for a handgun, but the rifle was suggested, so we swapped over to a rifle for a little while just to see what was going on, to break it up a little bit. But today we're going back to the handgun, because this Federal Punch is meant for a handgun. Technically it is. It's a self-defense ammo meant for a handgun, formulated for smaller, shorter barrels like a handgun. So we're going to work with the TX22. We ain't going super short. We're going to do the Taurus TX22 today. So Federal Punch versus CCI Blazer out of the Taurus TX22. So let me get y'all set up and get this stuff out of the way, and we'll get started. Alright, y'all, let's see what kind of speeds we can get on these CCI Blazers, the 40 grain CCI Blazers. We're going to run them through the chrono, see how fast they're moving. Here we go. 1023, 1047, 1037, 1043 again, and 1012. So that's 5 shots. Let's go see what the average is. Alright, so the 5-shot average on the CCI Blazers is 1,032 feet per second. Let's load up with them punch and see what they moving. Alright, here we go with the Federal Punch. We're going to get a 5-shot average on these two. Let's see how fast these are moving. I already pretty much can tell you these are going to be faster, but let's give them a shot. Oh, nothing on that. 1275. 1242, 1255, 1286, and 1255. Let's see what the average on those are. Alright, so the 5-round average on the Federal Punch is 1,263 feet per second. And if you remember, on the Blazers, it was 1032. So 1032 versus 1263. That's 231 feet per second more out of that punch. I can just tell you now, this Blazer don't stand a chance, but we're going to check it out anyway. So let me get that out of the way. Y'all know what time it is. Alright, y'all, it's jelly time. We're going to start out with the CCI Blazer, the 40 grain solid. Here we go, y'all. Alright, looks like a nice hit. Let me go up there and see what's happening. Alright, we got us a nice clean hit with the Blazer there, so let's see what the punch can do. I got a feeling this punch is just going to blow that Blazer out of the water, y'all, but let's see. Here we go. I'm going to try to go under that Blazer. Went a little to the right, but I think I went under it. I hope I didn't come out the side. It looks a little sketch, but let me go down there and see what happened. Alright, y'all, that was a nice, good, clean hit, and y'all can already see, I'm sure, through the views, that the punch did go further, but not a whole lot, surprisingly. And I don't know if y'all could tell already, you probably can from y'all's view, the Blazer actually tumbled and ended up backwards. So be honest with you, I'm curious personally to see if that Blazer don't tumble, what it might do. So I'm going to take another shot with this Blazer. I know y'all thinking, wait a minute, Tools is voluntarily taking another shot? Yes, I am, because I'm very curious to see what happens if this Blazer don't tumble. Now, if it tumbles again, we're just going to go with it, but I'd really like to see what happens if this Blazer didn't tumble. So we're taking another shot with the Blazer, y'all. So here we go again with the CCI Blazer. I'm going to try to go under those. Hopefully don't go too low. That looks perfect right there. So let me go see what happened with it this time. All right, y'all. I ain't believing what I'm seeing. Y'all probably seeing it too, I'm sure. This is the first time out of a pistol or rifle of any kind that we've had something go as far as the punch. So what that tells me is we may have been going about this thing wrong. We've been trying to find light, fast rounds to compete with that punch, and this heavy round may have been the way we needed to go anyway. But that being said, I know y'all think I'm crazy because I'm voluntarily shooting more in this gel, and y'all know how I hate doing that. I'm getting ready to give the punch another shot. Since we give the Blazer 2, I'm going to give the punch 2. So let's give the punch one more shot here, y'all. So here we go again with the second shot on the Federal Punch. Alright, let's go down there and see what happened on that one. Alright, y'all. Of course the thing went out the side. Man, I tell you, I can't win for losing out here sometimes. But I'm going to put another one because I'm very curious to see about this one. So here we go again. Let's try that punch one more time. Alright, there ain't no way that one came out. So let's go up there and see what's going on. All right, y'all, this is a very interesting one here. I tell you this, I think this is the first time I've voluntarily taken more shots just because I was curious what was going on here. So as y'all can see, we got 2 shots with the Blazer and 2 with the punch. Now we got a third with the punch, but that thing curved. This gel does some crazy stuff sometimes. It went in straight and then curved, it came out the side. But we got 2 intact shots for each one. This one here at the very top, that's a Blazer. And this one at the very bottom is a Blazer. The one in the middle in the back there's a punch, and then the last punch did go into the second block. I don't know what to think about it here. You can see the wound channels. Now this Blazer wound channel, that's just where this gel does some really weird things sometimes, and you get air in it, and so I wouldn't put too much stock in that. Now the wound channels that you should probably pay attention to are the other ones. Blazer and punch both had really nice wound channels. Now both times the Blazer ended up backwards. Both of those projectiles are turned around completely backwards, so they tumbled backwards. The punch that's in the back, it's a little sideways, and it may have tumbled. Who knows? I mean, we don't have a high speed enough camera to check all the way through as it's traveling in the wound. But the Blazer definitely tumbled because they are both backwards in the gel. The interesting thing is these two here, that punch and that Blazer, they're almost exactly the same on penetration. So that's why I had to also give the punch another one, and then the punch did what it does. I mean, it kept going and went into the second block of gel. So let me measure the penetration for y'all, give y'all the measurements on them. So the first Blazer we did stopped at 11.5 inches. The first, all right, well, let's just do both. We'll do both Blazers. So the first Blazer was 11.5 inches. The second Blazer, which is on the bottom there, that one is at 12 3/4, and the punch is about now granted, even the first punch is a little bit further. I mean, I gotta tell it like it is. The first punch is actually about 13 1/4. That second Blazer is actually about 12 3/4. So the punch actually did go about 1/2 inch further either way, but it's extremely close on those first 2 shots. And like I say, that's with the Blazer tumbling. So very close right there. Now granted, the punch did go further. I mean, that's just a fact. Now that second punch, it went on out here to 17 1/4 inches. So it did what we've seen the punch do in the past. So the Blazers, I mean, both punches went further than both Blazers, but that was very, very close on that other Blazer. Let me give y'all a couple overhead shots. This one's punch. The next one here is Blazer. Blazer, and Punch. So Blazers are both in the middle there. So those are the Blazers. That's the Punch. Is that, yeah, that's the Punch on the far side. That's the Punch, and it's hard to get a view, but it's about almost right at half of an inch further than that Blazer. There's the other Blazer. There's the Punch that curved on me, went out the doggone side, and then there's the Punch that kept on going, zoomed into the second block. You can see it's perfectly forward. Both of those Blazers are turned around backwards. You can see that one there. The other one's going to be probably a little tough to see. Let's see if we can get. Now you can see it there. It's turned around backwards. The Punch, like I say, that Punch is a little crooked, and you can see though both Blazers completely backwards. So that's very, very interesting. I'm not going to bother pulling the projectiles right this second because there's nothing really to see, no deformation. They're completely intact. But man, that was super close. Like you can see how close it is even from this angle. The Blazer's on the bottom, the Punch is on the top there. I mean, super, super close, between 1/4 and 1/2 inch at the most. So we almost had something that took the Punch down right here, but as far as I can say, the Punch is still coming out ahead on this one, but just barely. All right, y'all, another jelly test done. This was another very interesting one. This one actually surprised me a little bit here. We came close, very, very close to dethroning the Punch as the penetration king right here. What I saw here is that we may have been going about things the wrong way, trying to find something that was just as light as the Punch, because it still wasn't moving as fast as this Punch has been moving. So maybe this heavier round is the way to go, and this gives me some more ideas maybe of a few more things to try now that I've seen just what this heavier round can do. And this was a Blazer. I mean, it's nothing special, you know. It's probably moving well. We saw what it was moving. It ain't moving that fast. So there's probably some other offerings from CCI on the heavier end of the scale that's moving faster than this that may actually take this Punch down fairly easily now that I see what I'm seeing here. Now, that being said, the Punch still performed excellent like it always does, especially that second shot went clear through to 17.5, 17 3/4, whatever it was, almost 18 inches again. Both of them did go further, like there's no denying it. But this was very, very interesting for sure. Very interesting. So leave me some comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about this. Was this what you expected? Were you thinking this the whole time and just didn't say it? Let me know in the comments what you thought about this. And give me some more ideas if you know of some really fast moving heavy ones now, since this has kind of thrown a wrench into things. Give me some more suggestions what y'all think Mike can do this. Mike can take this Punch down. As of right now, I still got to give the win to the Punch. I mean, I took a couple shots on each one, so I still got to give the win to the Punch so far. But if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up as always. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. I got a bunch more tests I'm doing out here today. A lot of interesting stuff to come. Very interesting stuff to come. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that stuff. Check my Amazon storefront affiliate link in the description like I always ask y'all. If you're going to do your shopping there anyway, it don't cost you any extra money whatsoever. And anything you buy through Amazon after going through that link, we do get a kickback from Amazon for the channel. So it helps a little. I greatly appreciate that. Appreciate all my Range Gang members again that reaches down, hits that join button. Again, I appreciate every single one of y'all who watches my videos and hits that thumbs up, subscribes to the channel, and leaves me some comments. I really enjoy reading the comments. So make sure y'all leave some comments. Let me know what you think about this and give me some more ideas on it. So stay tuned for a whole lot more good stuff to come. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.